ask you, when the communication becomes part of your life, let me tell you, this is a time machine. Let's run to it 4 years. When I was 16 years old, when I got my first job as a cashier in my father's restaurant. I'm never gonna forget it. My first customer, when he told me, son, explain to me the menu. I told him, fries and cheese and chicken. He told me, I think you misunderstood, son. I meant explain, don't read. I was like, you want some drink? He told me, one second. If I told you, this is the new iPhone 6000, take bites. You'll take it? No. But if I told you, the new iPhone, beautiful white color, camera, you can take a photo like a pro, and beautiful side that if you put it in your pocket, the slide is gonna be obvious. And the battery is so strong, it can hold hours with a single charge. And it's only gonna cost you 6,000. Would you buy it? Like that, you master the art of negotiation and the art of speaking. You need to use it. I told him, you mean you want to order, you want to give me a lecture? He told me, give me shawarma and beef. And he wrote. But his method still in my mind. Why wouldn't I use it? 6 months, I use his method. And guess what? I was the top seller in my father's restaurant. And now I understood the importance. And let's go back to our time machine and let's go back to our future. Now our future is so bright. Mr. Contest Chair for the Toastmasters and guests, everyone, good evening to one all.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I think you're still in your mind on the vacation.
We are looking for shower.
Okay. In my project, number 2, level 5, it's required me to do a panel discussion. I think it's good, lovely, right? Okay. Let's now introduce our panelists, the guests that can help me make this panel discussion interesting. Let's start with the first guy, my mentor, DTM Sadatuban. I did it. I introduced my mentor. A member of TMI for more than 17 years, an active Toastmaster involved in many leadership roles, right from District 79 include Vice Chairman of SADC 2017, and he almost held all positions in GTC and GTC Expo. Highly committed, gives lots of importance in family life. Let's give him a big round of applause. And now, our second guest. He's a little mysterious because when I asked him, how would you like me to introduce you? He told me, introduce you as much as you know. So let me think for a bit. Charismatic, energy, hard worker. Did I miss anything, Mr. Imtiaz Khan?
Please not.
Please, let's welcome Mr. Imtiaz Khan. And now, our last guest. Let me tell you a small story about him before I introduce him. 1 year ago, before the annual contest, I would perform here on stage. After my performance, he told me, sir, we have an annual contest, and I would like you to enter into it. I say, maybe. He said, no, you should to enter it, and you will do good. It's not an optional, it's a must. He believed on me. So I took the second place in the club level, and the first in the area level, with his help. So allow me please to introduce the guy who believed on me, DTM Sanjay Tawai. His work as a lead reliability engineer in Ma'ad al-Amin. He's a great contributor to Toastmaster fraternity. Currently, he's serving as a Division L Program Quality Director. He successfully chaired the Division L Conference 2024. He loves to play football and represents the MB State football team for numerous national level tournaments. Welcome, sir. Let's give a big round of applause. And then let's start our question session. I would like to say this. Firstly, be comfortable. And now, we'll start with our first question. And Gabby for you, Mr. Sadakabay. In our life, communication is important. Why do you think that?
Thank you very much for the Toastmasters. Toastmaster Day. Good evening to all of you.
Good evening.
It's a very important question which I don't have to answer. Everyone knows you very well. First, let me appreciate him. He is my mentee, highly committed, dedicated. When he decided to take up this project, immediately he created a WhatsApp group. He talked to me personally twice. He agreed to be part of this panel. I said, let me see. Then again he followed up with me. I said, let me see. Still I'm not sure, but again followed up. I said, I need to commit you. Yes. Then he created again took a permission. I want to create a WhatsApp group. Is it okay for you? I said, yes. Then he created L2P5 a WhatsApp group and started regularly communicating and informing us today is a day where we want to have a panel discussion. Really appreciate for this fantastic thing, because today I was in the office till almost 7 o'clock, 7:10, and then I had to rush back to attend this program. Why I am talking about this? This is where the communication is effective communication works. It's a very beautiful example. The way he communicated, the way he conveyed what he wants from us, from me at least, I understood how important I should be here, because he is doing a very important project, the final project they learn. And this is a very important project. I cannot miss it. In office also there is another very important project was going on. I was sitting with team to ensure that some important thing we need to complete for the project close out. Then I told him, no, excuse me, I need to be there at least 7:30.
Thank you very much.
So again I am telling that how nicely communicated made us understand the importance of our presence here. This is what is effective communication. This is a very simple example I can tell you how it made us to be here, and his program is successful. His project job is going smoothly. Congratulations for it.
Thank you very much.
So this is simple thing. Communication is most important, because unless until you open up yourself, discuss with somebody. Communication not only talking, you need to also listen. Nobody will understand what I am. He is talking about, he introduced me, I am in 17 years and Toastmasters, all this is fine. But unless he interact with me, talk to me, understand what I am, is he capable of leading something? Otherwise you will not understand what I am. So it's very important, you need to open up, discuss with somebody, to express what you want, what is in your mind, the thoughts. This is what is the most important thing of the communication. The communication is not just talking, it's also listening. You need to listen to others. And if you see the family life, the way you communicate with the family members, sometimes father and son may not go well. You need to see how to reach him, to your mother, to his mother. You need to see that you are communicating what you want or what you feel is not doing right. Unless that has been done properly, the family life will not be smooth. This is everybody knows that. And coming to that, another important thing, I don't want to talk too much about communication. People have taken it the wrong side also. Let me say the flip side of it. I've seen some people are very nice in giving the speeches. You will get carried away. That's not sufficient. Don't think communication is giving a very excellent speech. You need to speak what you want to deliver. What is really you are sincere to that, you should talk about. Walk and talk is most important. I've seen many guys keep talking. Over a period of understanding is just making noise. So this is another important thing. When you are communicating something, it should be sincere. What you really want it, you need to communicate, and that should be sincere. And follow that what you is your principles. This is what I want. I think my time is up. Thank you very much for giving this.
You were amazing. This is give me a round of applause, please. You've done an amazing job. Our second question will be with you, Mr. Sanjay. Is it hard to learn it? And what is the simplest way to learn it?
As DTM Sada already said, I completely agree with him. Communication to the people is a completely different aspect if you speaking continuously for 5, 10, 15 minutes without delivering the message to the audience or any person. The most simplest example is that if you see any kid around you, you can see that if the 2 or 3 kids playing together, they never know the languages, but still they were able to communicate with each other. How? Because communication is not only the verbal things what you're using the languages, but 65 to 70% communication is the non-verbal communication that comes from your gestures, from your eyes, from your hand, from your whole body. And this is the way the kids are communicating to each other. But as we grow old, we forget all the skills which is naturally given by the God to us. So slowly we are becoming more and more conscious and we are forgetting the basic things. So yes, communication, to learn the communication is a very hard thing, I believe. Once you grow older, you become more conscious and then you are making the mistakes. So I believe that the simplest way to learn the communication is join the social community groups like the Toastmaster one or any other things, any other Rotary clubs, Lion clubs. There are so many clubs are available. Why I'm telling you? Because unless or until you did not speak to 3 to 4 different kind of the people, you will not able to understand their perspective and the thoughts. If you take the example, in your home, who is the best communicator? Maybe father, but most of the time your mother or your wife or your sister. Why? Because all the ladies has one kind of the unique thing. I don't want to offend, but it's called the gossiping. So the point I want to make is, when you are doing the gossiping, what you are doing basically? You
Communicating.
are communicating lot of things to each other. So I just want to conclude that if you want to be a good communicator, speak with the people around you. More you speak, more you become a natural and a fluent communicator. And Toastmaster South is the best example. When he joined the Toastmaster club, I think when he speaks 5 minutes, I only understand 2 minutes because he was speaking very fast. But now slowly, he controlled his emotions, he controlled his pace, and now he becomes a better communicator. So, my dear friends, it's all up to you. If you want to be a good communicator, you have to speak more and you have to use the verbal as well as the non-verbal parts of the communication. Right.
Thank you very much. Please let's give a round of applause. But thank our president because he in that she is not here. Thank you, sir. You are really good. Okay. And now with our mysterious guy, this question is specifically for you. What doors will this skill will open for us? Again, what doors this skill will open for us?
Thank you, Toastmaster Saul, first of all, for inviting me here and including me in the panel. When the subject came to me, he wished to talk about the communication skills. It was quite interesting for me and a very apt topic for a Toastmasters meeting. Thank you very much for inviting me here and giving me this opportunity.
Well,
Mr. Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmaster and guests, very warm good evening to all of you.
Good evening.
Before going, what are the benefits of the communication skills? What doors it is getting open? I have to let you know that this is a cognizant session and Toastmaster South is letting no stone unturned and letting this panel discussion a very interesting one. So thank you for that one. Now coming back to the communication skills, what door it is going to open for each one of us, for all those who wish to enhance the communication skills. Before that, before going to the door, I have to say that before moving to the opportunities, what it is getting open, we have to understand what exactly the communication skills are. So for me, the three major communication skills are writing skills, then your verbal skills, communication skills, your vocal skills, and then one non-verbal skills. In the writing skills, simply you know how to write and then express yourself in writing. Then comes the vocal skills. Whatever you say, whatever utter a word to a person you are talking to is known as the vocal skills. And then comes the non-verbal or non-vocal skills. And this is, as BGM Sanjay said, that 60% of the people we use, the communication skills, the communication tool we use are the non-verbal. And this is your facial expression, body gestures, everything. It comes whatever you're not speaking. So it comes to the non-verbal. Now coming back to what door it is open for everyone, all the people, like us, we the communicators. I have to say that the doors are multiple. You are opening a Pandora box of the communication skills. If you're mastering the communication skills, you are, you can say, a confident person in the terms of speaking in front of everyone. If you are mastering the communication skills, door of, you can see your career opportunities are there. You are a problem-solving person. You are dear to everyone you talk. And the most important thing, it makes you a better statesman and a better leader. So wherever you go, either at your home, either at your office, either at your college, either at your school, either any places you go, the communication skill makes you significant person, a better person in terms of all. So I have to give you some of the examples. I remember when I was reading a book, I heard about Sir Winston Churchill. He was invited in one of a school to give a speech. Sir Winston Churchill, we all know how a big leader he was, how a big statesman he was. So when he was invited to school, he comes on a podium, he stands and look around to the people and said, never give up. Silent. For a few minutes, completely silent. Everyone was looking towards him with an awe. What he is going to say the next. He said again with loud voice, never ever give up. And he goes on. This was the shortest statement, this was the shortest, you can say, the speech he has ever given. But the impact was loud, impact was clear, and everyone was quite impressed. So this was the tool, this was the communication skills which you give. The people listens to you when you speak. This was the thing. Another statement I remember that when Neil Armstrong came out of the moon mission, when he landed, all the correspondents and the reporters, they surrounded him and asked him, what you have to say about this? He said, it is a small step for a man. It is a small step for a man, but a big leap for a mankind. Only two statements, but it recorded in the history. So this communication skills give you a tool what you are going to be making. If you wish to become a better leader, a better communicator, you have to be mastering all these things. And at the end, I must say that we all came here to learn the communication skills. We have to learn with the connection. We have to do with the connection. Thank you very much. Back to you.
Thank you very much. It was amazing. Thank you very much. Really, the three questions you answered perfectly. Thank you very much. Now we come to our last question. I want to ask you all, because I need to have your opinions, because it's an interesting question. What is the best advice that you had from your mentors? Again, what is the best advice that you had from your mentor? Let's start with Mr. Sadakuba.
As I already told, be sincere. Whatever you are talking, be sincere,
Yeah.
and then talk with some sense. Don't just let them talk something for your group and do something, you will lose your connection. This is what he told, that be sincere and honest to what you do.
You're talking about me, by the way. Okay, Mr. Sanjay, what's the best advice that you had from your mentors?
whenever I attend the critical meetings, no, with the directors and the VPs, they only say one point, and that point is, please speak to the point.
I think people are having.
So, what I want to say that you have to speak to the point. If you don't speak with the relevant message in any of the meetings, you will not consider as a credible person. Speak less, but speak to the point. So this is what I learned from the secret.
Give the compliment. And now Mr. Mysterious Imtiaz Khan. What's the best advice that you have?
I have to say that, thank you again. I have to say that whatever the way you have, remember that, learn what you have to say and say it with conviction, as Mr. said. Because unless and until you are not honest to yourself, unless and until you are not honest to what you are saying to others, you will not be taken seriously. So I have to say that whatever means you got, learn the way the communication skills and learn the way how it delivers to us.
Thank you. Give me a round of applause. And now we went to our surprise session, the question session. We will open the question from the audience, and it's okay for you to ask them a hard question because they are distinguished.
Is that answer?
So, anyone interested to ask the question to those amazing panelists? No one?
Yes.
Mr. Khan?
How we can remove the scare from us when we speak in front of high senior people?
Mr. Khalid Mullah asked a good question. How they can remove the fear
From the senior.
Speaking to senior most people.
speaking to most people. Let's Mrs. Sabaka.
Thank you very much.
Let's answer from the senior most person.
He means the oldest person.
Very nice question. This is a very important question also. This all we also have. We have undergone all these things when we are meeting very senior level. Very important thing is you should have thorough knowledge on the subject what you are at. Understand very clearly. In spite of all this thorough knowledge, when you go for any meetings, board meeting or senior level, we don't know what type of question you have. So it is very important that first is you should have a good knowledge on the subject you are having, have that confidence. And the second thing is, if you don't understand, if you don't know, make it very clear, tell them that I'll get back to you. Don't give a bluffing answers that they will catch very easily because they are having a lot of knowledge. So since you say that, yes, let me get back to you. This is what I believe, but I will confirm. This type of slowly develop this, you will gain confidence. Initially, yes, everybody will have the fear. Even today, if you go and face some senior guys, some senior level, the fear will be there. But you need to overcome, provided you have knowledge, and you are talking to him in such a way that he have confidence. Once the confidence level is built up, you can easily overcome.
Thank you very much. Give a round of applause. I think now we have just come to one more question. Anyone interested?
Yes.
Ladies first. Ladies first.
So anybody, sir, I want to ask, okay,
Yeah.
what motivates you all three to achieve the distinguished Toastmasters, and what 0.1% that I can take from that to be so much consistent?
Let's start with
Boss,
we ask you all, three of you, not from all. Let's start from Sabakwan to Sanjay.
30
Yeah.
seconds.
Yeah, 30 seconds. One more.
As a Toastmaster, this is a very important milestone. But I don't consider this is what you need to run for it. If you started working on it one by one, automatically you gain this title. I say now people are rushing for it, but this is the experience you gain over a period. I achieved the Toastmaster DTM after 7 years. Second DTM almost after 7 years. It's a journey. Continue the journey in a very planned way, you will get the DTM. Second thing is what motivates you. Once you get involved
Consistent.
in the leadership, you will automatically see that people are looking at you. People are deserving. You start looking that you can deliver something. So So that will keep you running. Is what I think.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's have one more, 30 seconds. One more.
Okay, fine. Thank you very much for asking this one question. First of all, to do anything, any sort of job, you need to have some interest on that. Unless until you don't have that interest, you cannot go for long. In the Toastmastering, I have joined from last 15 years, and the interest it builds up, meeting with the people, going for the communication skills. Somehow, somewhere, you have to get interested, then you will get that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very
I'm
much.
rushing.
And thank you for hearing, my dear friends. With that, I will adjourn the panel discussion. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.